Hi everyone. Today again we are our next topic there. It's our application of derivative. In application of derivative, today we are here with the problem with our rate of change. We discuss here our concept rate of change here today. In our differential calculus is the area of mathematics concerned with the rate at which things change. For example, the speed of a car is the rate at which the distance it travels changes with time. If two quantitative variables x and y are related to the equation y equal to fx, then dy dx is the rate of change of y with respect to x. In calculus was created to describe how quantities changes. Suppose that q is the quantity that varies with time t. Suppose that we have there is any quantity q that is this quantity is varied with our time interval. Just means our function, it's our function of time, where our function is q. It may be represent the volume of a balloon which being inflated there. What is consider amount of, we can consider its amounts of a chemical product produced in our reaction there. Also, can we take our q as of the distance travel in time t hours after beginning of a journey there. What we are consider there, the change in q. If there is change in q from a time t to time t plus delta t, if you want to change in q from time t to t plus delta t, then there is if our time change to t plus delta t, then there our change in the q there. Then what is our change in q? Then our change in q is given by what? It's of if we want to measure our change in increment in q, then it's given by delta q is given by f of t plus delta t minus f of t. If now we are the average, we are discussing about the average rate of change of q in the respect of per unit of time. Then by definition, the ratio of change in q with change in delta t is given by what I want to say that if I want the average rate of change, if I want the average rate of change with respect to per unit of time, then it's what delta q to delta t. Then what we have? We have f t plus delta t minus f of t divided by delta t also, because I want an average rate of change there with respect to per unit time there. Then I am going to divide this equation by the suppose it's 1 by delta t. Now we define the instantaneous rate of change of q means per unit of time to the limit of this average rate at delta t tends to 0. Now what is our instantaneous rate of change of q is what? Our instantaneous of q is what? Is our limit delta t tends to 0 delta q to delta t. What is this? This is our the instantaneous rate of change of q per unit of time to the limit of this average rate at delta t tends to 0. Now this is our, but then limit delta t is delta q delta t, its value is equal to this. Then we have limit delta t tends to 0, this value is equal to what? F of t plus delta t minus f of t. Look, what we discussed this, we have already discussed these things in our last topic. That what is this? This simply this represent our derivative of ft. It's our derivative of ft by definition. So what we see there, we see that the instantaneous rate of change of q, where q is our function of t, is the derivative, that is it's our equal to derivative dt of q is our f dash t. This is our f dash t. When our limit delta tends to 0, then it's equal to our dt of q, then it's equal to our f dash t. The instantaneous rate of change of q, where we have take q as a function of t, q is equal to f t. At time t is what? It's in general we are say that then it's equal to the slope of the line tangent to the curve. It's equal to the slope of the line tangent, because our derivative, what is derivative? So it's our slope of the tangent to the curve. Then the words instantaneous is often dropped. The dt of q represent the rate of change. It's represent the rate of change with respect to the by rate of change. By we mean the instantaneous rate of change. In general, if a quantity y varies with respect to x, in general, if we have some y, let's suppose in simple word y equal to fx. In general, if a quantity y, our y varies with respect to x, we are going to measure if there is change in x, then there will be change in y. Then it's measured by ddx of y. What is our ddx of y? Our quantity y varies with respect to, we are going to measure change in y with respect to change in our x by any other rules or some rules there. Then also, if our x and y are functions of t there, then we have to measure its changes in y with respect to change in x is given by, so suppose we have y is some function of t and our x is also some function of t, then our changes is measured by what we discussed till now in the rate of change here. If in simple word, if you want to say that if two quantity variables x and y are related to the equation y equal to fx, then our dy dx is what? Then our dy dx is what? Then our dy dx is the rate of change of y with respect to x. What is our dy dx? This is our, if two quantity x and y are related with some equation y equal to fx, then our dy dx is what? It is our rate of change of y with respect to x. Also, if two variables x and y are varying with respect to another variable t, so suppose what we discuss here. Also, our two variables x and y are varying with another variable t, then what is our dy dx? What is our then our dx dt, dy dt changes of x with respect to instant t is given by dy dt is the rate of change of y with respect to any instant t. Dx dt is the rate of change of x with any instant t there. Then our dy dx is given by dy dt is to dx dt. Means our dy dt is what? It's represent when we are considered our dy dt, then it's change. This is the rate of change of y with respect to the change in time there. It change in time there. This is about the basic concept of rate of change. We can discuss it with a simple example there. Just suppose look at the one of the simple example. We have one of the problem that is given there. The volume of a cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. How fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeter? We have one of the problem based on our rate of change. We have given that its problem belongs to our NCERT, that we have to be given that the volume of our cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. Look at, it's a 8 centimeter cube per second, and what we have given there, centimeter cube means it's talking about volume, then per second means we have what is given? We have given d dt of v. What is? It's a 8 centimeter cube per second. The volume of a cube is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. How fast is the surface area increasing? What we have measured? How fast the surface area? Suppose S represent a surface area. Then what we have to find? We have to find d dt of s. We have to be measure dt of s. How fast the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeter. And it's given. We have to measure change in surface area if its respective edge is given 12 centimeter there. Now, we have given dv dt 8 and we have to find the change in our surface area. Now, since it's talking about a volume of cube, and let's suppose let x be the length of our edge. Let suppose x be the length of an edge of a cube, and v represent its volume and s represent its surface area. Then now, what is the volume of cube? We have volume of cube is what? V is equal to x cube. What is surface area of cube? It's our 6 into side square. Our side is what? X. Now we have given d dt of v. Then first of all we are going to take its derivative. What is our d dt of v? It's given by d dt of x cube. Then dt of x cube is what? It's a 3x square d dt of x. Now in the problem we have given d dt of v 8 centimeter cube. Then we are going to put 8. We are going to put here 8 because its value is given to 8. 8 is equal to 3x square dx dt. Now from here we are going to find the value of dx dt. This is what? It's 8 upon 3x square. It's 8 upon 3x square. Now, but we have to find out our we have to be here. How we have to be measure how fast is the surface area increasing. Then we have to get ds dt there. Now, take it one. Our s is what? 6x square. Then d dt of s is what? It's our d dt of 6x square. Then what we get? We get 12x. Then our d dt of s is 12x. Sorry, here we get dx dt 12x dx dt. What is the value of dx dt? It's 8 3x square. Then 12x into 8 up to the 3x square. Then what we get? 3 4 12. This x is cancelled out. Then we have 8 4 32x. Then our ds dt is given by 32 is 2x. But we have to measure the how fast surface area of increasing when the length of an edge is 12. We have to measure its change when our side is 12 centimeter. Then we are going to put change in ds dt when at edge is equal to 12. Then it's a 32 is to 12. Then what we get? It's 4 8 32 4 3 12. Then it's a 8 by 3, or we can write down this 8 by 3 was it's a 2 whole sum 2 by 3. Now its unit, its surface area. Then unit is what? Centimeter square with respect to t and time. And this is our ds is to dt. What is the change in our surface area is changed by 2 whole sum 2 by 3 centimeter square per second. When our volume will change by 8 centimeter cube per second, then there is increase in our surface area by 2 whole sum 2 by 3 centimeter square per second. Now we are moved to with our another problem there. What is given there? It's given there. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake of waves, moves in circle at the speed of 5 centimeter per second. At the instant when the radius of circular wave is 8 centimeter, how fast is enclosed area increasing? We have given up there is a quiet lake where when we are going to drop a stone in lake, then its waves moves in a circle at the speed of 5 centimeter per second. When there is disturbance in water, then it's inflated, our waves inflated as a forms of circle. It's given then, which moves in a circle at the speed of 5 centimeter per second. At the speed of 5 centimeter per second, then it's represent our circle. Then it's R. It's our R there, and it moves in a circle at the speed of 5 centimeter per second. Then it's 5 centimeter per second is what it's given up, because when it's moved, then there our variable is radius there. Then we have given is what we have given, d dt is to R. What is it? 5 centimeter per second we have given there. At the instant when the radius of circular wave is 8 centimeter, how fast is enclosed area increasing? We have to find out what? We have to find its measure in dt of A when our R is 8. We have to measure it, because we have to find out at the instant when the radius of circular wave is 8 centimeter, how fast the enclosed area. If area of circle given A is A by A, then we have to measure here dh to dt when our radius is what? 8 centimeter there. And we have given changing radius is what? It's a 5 centimeter per second. Then it's about when we drop a stone, then waves move in a circle form. Then area of circle is what? Given by A is equal to pi r square. Then now we have d dt of A is given by dt of A is given by d dt of pi r square. Then what we have? dt of pi, this is constant, then it's a 2r, then we have 2 pi r dr dt. What is the value of dr dt? It's a 5. 2 pi r into, it's putting the value of dt of r. Then we have ddt of A is given by 10 pi r. But we have to find how fast our area is, how fast is enclosed area is increasing there when our radius is what? 8 centimeter. Then dt of A when our radius is 8, what we do? We are going to put r equal to 8 there. Then what we get? We get 80 pi centimeter square per second. The enclosed area is increasing at the rate of 80 pi centimeter square per second at the instant when the radius of the wave is 8 centimeter. At the instant when the radius of wave is 8 centimeter. Now take another problem there. Now we have another problem is what? A point on the parabola y square equal to 18x at which the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa is. Just it's a MCQ type problem there. When we have given it's we have to find out point. Then what is the point on the parabola y square equal to 18x at which the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa is given condition. Then our point is what? 2 4, or it's a 2 minus 4, or it's a minus 9 8 9 2, or it's our 9 8 comma 9 2. We have to find here our point, at which point the parabola given by y square to 18x given the condition with ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa is. We have to find here point. Then we are first of all, what is the equation of parabola? Write down. It's a y square equal to 18x. We have to find here and also what is given there. Look at which the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa is. Just suppose we have the point is what? Our xy the point given, where our x is abscissa and our y is ordinate there. What is given there? Which the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa is. here is given that, what is given that? We have given that here ddt of y is what? This is given in the condition. What is given? At which the abscissa, the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa. This is our rate of ordinate is increasing twice the rate of abscissa. We have given this ddt of y equal to 2 times ddt of x. Now we have parabola y square to get 18x. Then what we have? We are going to be take derivative of this dt of y square equal to then dt of 18x. Now here what we have? We have 2y dy dt. Here we get 18 dx dt. Now we have to find the value there. We are going to find out of the value of y. Then what is the dy dt? The value of dy dt is what? 2 times dx dt. It's 2 times dx dt. Then putting the value here, 2y 2 times dx dt is equal to 18 dx dt. Then what we have? 4y equal to 18. Then what is the value of y? We get 19. 18 by 4 to 2. 19 by 2. Sorry, it's a 18 by 4. 2 9 is 18. It's a 9 by 2. Our y is what? It's a 9 by 2. Now we get the value of y here. It's our 9 by 2. We are going to put in the value of y in where? In y square equal to 18x to get the value of x. Now since y square equal to 18x, then x is what? Y square is to 18. Then what is? It's a 9 by 2. Then we have 81 by 4 to the 18. Then we get 81. 4 into 18. Then 81. 18 to 36. Then 18 4s are 72. Then the value of our x is what? It's a 81 is to 72. It's mean 9 9 81, 9 8 72. The value of x is what? 9 is to 8. Now get we have to we find out our point. What we have the point? We get the value of x is 9 8. We get the value of is our 9 by 2. These are the point. We have to find out a point on the parabola y square equal to 18x at which the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa is. We have to find whatever a, b, c, d, getting the value of 9 and 9 to, then our required answer is our d. D is 9. D is our 9 is. I'm going to again read. The whole thing is in this condition there where we wish the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa is. Then our rate of ordinate is increasing twice when we are our rate of abscissa changes there. The whole problem is based on that the ordinate ddt of y at which the ordinate increasing at twice the rate of abscissa. Ordinate increasing at the rate of twice the rate of abscissa. From here the condition we are just we take the derivative of y square 18x, putting the condition at the place of dy dt 2x dt. We get the value of y. Then we get putting the value of y in the equation of parabola. We get our value of x. Our required answer is what? It's 9 by 8, 9 by 2. Now move to the another problem there. We have given that a man of height 2 meters walks at a uniform speed of 5 km per hour away from a lamp post which is 6 meters high. Find the rate at which the length of his shadow increase. I'm going to again read the problem. We have given what is given a man of height. We have given a height of a man which is 2 meters walks at a uniform speed of 5 km per hour away from the lamp post which is 6 meters high. the height of lamppost is 6 meter there, and it's move with the speed of 5 kilometer. We have to find the rate at which the length of his shadow increases. How the length of shadow is our increases there. First of all, to understand the problem, just draw up a figure there. Just suppose we take a first lamppost. Let's our AB is what? This AB is our lamppost. What is the height given there? Its height is what? It's a 6 meter. AB is our lamppost, which is height 6 meter. So suppose man is standing there. Now what is given that? A man of height 2 meters walks at a uniform speed of 5 km away from a lamppost. Now suppose our man is moving so suppose our man is standing at there C. So suppose our man is standing at the point C, CD, and his height is what given there? 2 meters. This is our man, and its shadow we form there, something there. This is lamppost. This is our man. Then let's suppose it's a shadow we making just like here. Now it's given that a man of height 2 meters walks at a uniform speed of 5 km per hour away from a lamppost which is 6 meter high. Find the rate at which the length of his shadow increases. If our man is moved with there, then we have to find out what is the rate at which the length of his shadow increases there. Then just suppose shadow length C. Then we have join this B to E. Now just suppose this is our AC. It's our what we take is this is a movement of X when the length of a shadow is what? Take one of the variable S there, S meter. C is its length of shadow there. It's given 2, and just suppose its speed is X km per hour there. We take its move is our X kilometer there. Now we have a figure there. In a problem given that a man of height 2 meters walks at a uniform speed, then we have to draw a roughly figure with respect to our knowledge. Let's suppose this is a X distance from which this is our lamppost AB, this is our man CD. Let X be distance of a man with take it according, this is kilometer, just we take X kilometer. Let X be distance of a man from the pole at any time, with respect to any time be there because it's not meant time there. Then what is we take the our S with the length of shadow. We take it, this is not 5, here I am taking its years. This is what? This is our length of shadow of a man creating at the given time there. Now what we have, we seen here two triangles, one is DCE, another is BAE. What do we see? Our triangles are similar. Then triangle, since triangle AEB similar to triangle CED, AEB similar to CED, our triangles are similar. Then what do we have by the property of similarity of triangles? When we take this C, then the ratio of C is what? Is it to the AE, and the ratio of CD is what? Is to our AB. Now we are going to put the values. What is our C? It's our S centimeter. A is what? We have taken, this is X, this is S, this is X plus S. Then what is our, putting the value here, what we get? S plus S. Our A is what? Then CD is 2AB, CD is 2, and our AB is what? 6. We getting the value. Now we are going to solve it. Then what we get? 6 S is equal to 2X plus 2S. Then we get 4S equal to 2X. then our what is our s? The distance s is our what? It's our x by 2. This is our x by 2. Now it's given that the speed of our man is what? It's a 5 km per hour. Since our man is walking with the speed of 5 km per hour, then is given this x is equal to 5 km per hour. It's mean it's a 5000 meter per hour. The man is walking at the speed of, then what is the s? How can you measure? Then our dx dt is what? It's a 5. We getting our ds dt, then dt of, when we are going to take measure it, ds is to dt, then from here we get dt 1 by 2 dt of x. We have given dt of x is what? 500. Then what is changing its ds2 in image is what? 1 by 2 of the value of 5000. Then we get it's a 2500 meter per hour, or our ds dt is given by 2.5 km per hour. This is our required answer.